Hello.
Hi. I
What's
can't believe I actually live, Sid.
I know I can't
It's a
believe
lot
that.
to get you onto this live chat.
Yeah,
As
we discussed it. We thought it's one shershah, something special.
I think what makes it special is not just us coming together, but to do this with everyone. They wanted to see us together for a very long time, and no better way to celebrate this than with everyone who's made Shershah so special.
I know. We actually shot this film. We shot this three and a half, 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you've been on this film for how many years now?
Yeah, I've aged. I've aged while
Wait.
making the film.
I met you at a party that we both crashed, where you actually told me about this film. It was Amrit's party, which Karan invited us both to, that we both crashed, and that's where you told me about this film. And you told me how important it was to you. And I know this has been your passion project, and you've lived with it for like 5 years before it actually happened.
Mm.
So I know how special it is for you, because if I feel it's so special to me, then
Yeah,
I can only imagine what
I
this
remember
feels
the
like.
first song that I played to you was Man Bhariya, right?
Yeah.
It was the
And,
first song we had for the film.
yeah, and I didn't know at that time what we were shooting Manbharya on. It was such, I mean, it is such a beautiful song, and it's it's so emotional that since the film release, I actually haven't heard the song after that. Like I can't get
But,
myself to hear the song again.
oh,
So
because
yeah, you know that.
you cry.
I
You
feel
made
it always makes me
me
cry. It just makes me so emotional, and I'm closer to it. So for many reasons. But I remember listening to this song. You made me listen to this song, and I wasn't even a part of the film at that point. And you said this is a song, and I want them to get the reprised version for my film Shershah. And I saw like how close you were to this project.
Well, yes, it's been a long, long journey, and we're really happy with the love that we're getting today. And so
I
many people
think
made you made them cry. Climax taking over with your crying, cry and become great.
special one. But there were a
Well,
lot of fun moments that we've had shooting this film.
I know, I know. I keep thinking now when I'm chatting with you, I only think of our shoot days, and there's so many interesting things that happened. Like, do you? Okay, do you remember that one? Okay, remember which? I know I'm gonna be a little bit like mentor. Which which scene did we shot in Chandigarh?
Which scene? What?
Which scene did we shoot again the next day?
We shot a scene.
It was purely actually for lighting purposes, like our DOP and our director Vishnu Vardhan, who's such a perfectionist, and I think
Yeah.
such a fab job, Vishnu, and our whole
By the
team.
way, guys, whoever's on this, I want to tell you all, every time Sid would give a take, he would be like, perfect. He was
Oh
like,
yeah, Vishnu.
your first take was always your best take according to Vishnu sir. And you would always be like, sir, one more, ek aur karte hai. Edit ke liye we need one more and all of that.
I
But
know I used to be so like eager to give all kind of varieties for the edit. And Vishnu used to love it, and I think his things were great. Uh, and he took out something special that he fulfilled with a lovely feel. But yeah, back to
which was the scene? The proposal scene, I think.
the proposal scene. Yes, the proposal scene in Chandigarh. On that, when
No, I didn't remember it. Yeah.
I take that jhad off when I propose, we shot again. I
Because
think
you know what? I think Vishnu sir really loves you because it was your lighting that was that had to they had to better. I think we shot it in harsh light the day before, and they wanted that a little bit of shade.
yeah. But see,
See,
people don't see that,
there's
so
a
we
lot
let
of
see.
extra like shots and the perfect shot, huh?
Yeah, the Vishnu and I have a special bond. Let me
Special bond.
hopefully and do that. I hope he's listening, and I hope he's there um, and enjoying himself and the labor of love that shaped
Yeah.
him, uh, for months and years to come.
A big
Uh,
shout out to Vishnu sir, guys. He was like one of the most integral parts of this movie for us. He was the captain of our ship, and he really made the journey, I'd say,
Even
so
Sandeep, I think
easy
we
and
should
effortless.
thank Sandeep as well, the
Yeah.
writer. Sandeep and Vishnu are so close, and their team actually worked so hard to conceptualize all the sweet, sweet moments, which might sound really filmy, but I think eventually we all pulled it off to make it slightly.
Like my favorite parts shooting Sid were when post like the prep of the film and even after we'd shoot especially in Chandigarh, post pack up, and we would sit in, I think it was your room or Vishnu sir's room, and Sandeep sir, who's our writer, Vishnu sir, you and me would just sit and prepare for the next day's scenes. And it was like one pan-India vibe going on because Vishnu sir's from the south, and we were doing Punjabi lines, and it was like this, I mean, the commonality was just the universal emotion, but it was just so entertaining to hear him speak our lines in Punjabi.
When I met you the first time, I think you never spoken Punjabi, and then by the end, but you were quite fluent with it. But also never cheated on me. I met you, you were in shershah, such a perfect diet, eating steamed fish, vegetables. And I think the other thing that I remember from shershah is that I would meet up at the gym. You would want to do all the action bits, and you want.
I wonder why the steamed fish has changed, by the way. Or this, I've suddenly gone vegetarian, and somebody has introduced flavor in my life.
I have brought some amazing flavors to your life to change your palate a bit.
You used to basically hate me eating the same food every day, and now I haven't eaten that food since we shot. Like, it's been 3 years, and my entire palate, my appetite has changed. So thanks to you. Or you'd like to take that credit for it for sure.
Thank you. It's not so much wisdom to part, and
it's all you, buddy.
I think it's such amazing. Do you remember in Palampur we went to this when we had just met? We had a day off and we decided to go to this monastery in Dharamsala, which is a few hours away. Yeah. We were just adventurous. Go and had food at the dhaba again, where you were dying because it was dripping in oil and makhan, and I was the one gobbling down. I forced you to cheat on your perfect diet. So
but that was kind of fun. I loved going to those dhabas, and it was a 5-6 hour drive.
It was,
if I'm not mistaken, it was pretty far.
It was a 2-hour drive one way, so 4 hours.
If you say so. It's definitely longer than that.
Maybe because it was you, so I didn't mind the drive.
You didn't. None of these feelings came out there. You were doing your own thing in the car. I was doing my own.
I was feeling it from inside. Please. Even the ride from Chandigarh to Palampur.
You were just longing to reach that monastery.
Yeah.
The spiritual side of you was just like itching to get there.
I'm ready. Yeah. Even our ride took from Chandigarh to Palampur. The whole crew, we stopped and we challenged you. Actually, I remember nobody knows that everyone listening here knows that kiaraaliaadvani never had ice cream during shoot. And we forced you to have a cornetto and still didn't have it.
I was just on a very strict diet at that time.
I tried to give you cash.
I don't know what I was prepping for.
And she's not working. She's not working. She didn't even take a bite. So I have witnesses. I have a picture as well. I'm going to post all these pictures of your workout and that.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I was like, I will give you money if I eat a cornetto because I told her I love cornetto. And I said I will be that I could eat.
Very professional. Thorough professional.
I love ice cream, by the way.
And I also remember you prepped. What did you prep for that? In that scene, outside the Gurdwara scene where you were supposed to come on your scooty.
Oh yeah. So basically, they had made me learn how to ride a scooty for like a couple of months before we started shoot, because we had that one scene which was supposed to be me riding the scooty, you sitting behind me, and that scene was supposed to be on the bike. But when we reached, I think it was Palampur or was it Chandigarh? When we reached,
we were shooting in Chandigarh, and
the Gurdwara scene was in Chandigarh.
We were in a lot of mess because of you shooting in daylight. You don't get enough time in shooting, and we have to change things last minute.
Yeah. So they had to change the scene and make it I had to park. I didn't even get to like drive and park. I just had to like pretend like it started from the Chabi, and then we start the scene. And I was like, guys, for a whole month I've been like learning how to ride this, and now we can't like do this. But good. I mean, I'm ready for the next film that asks me to ride a bike.
Shershah taught you to speak Punjabi and ride a scooty.
Shershah has taught me a lot of things.
Shershah has been special. I know.
Yeah, it's been very
That's the reason we're doing this chat today. Talk about how special Shershah is. And I mean, for me, for sure, I actually loved, everything that happened, the whole process of it, from prepping to shooting. You guys, you all the cast. I'm friendly with the people that have shot.
The Kargil boys. I know your little
Yeah, I have a
WhatsApp group
WhatsApp
that you all
group,
have.
guys, which is called the Kargil Boys, uh, because it was such a special and warm film. I think thanks to the whole team. I mean, I can't only take credit or thank one person, and thank you to you as well for being part of that. And it just today's chat takes me back to memory lane, and I'm trying to think of the other interesting bits that we had during shoot, which makes a film special. I think the energy on
Yeah.
set of any film kind of translates into film and camera, and you see that warmth on set, kind of somehow magically gets captured on screen, kind of gives you that feel. So I think it's
You
all
know
thanks.
what was really special when we started shoot
Mm.
was when we went and met his parents and we went to his house, uh,
Yes.
to Captain Vikram Batra's home, and they took us on their top floor, which they had converted into a museum with all his, victories and pictures and all these amazing moments that were like documented from his life and kept there, and it was just so incredible.